So this is the making of
The making of
Cabrini, whatever that is, whoever she is. Okay.
She is a franchisable personality.
A franchisable personality. Okay.
You are a brand.
Brand. Okay.
And something to think about is, do you actually franchise the concept out as a franchise, or do you stay true to your brand and you actually cover the states, the world, however you want to do it?
I think covering the globe is good.
You know, like doing what I think.
Yeah. I did that on purpose.
No, good. I mean, I don't know if you want to talk questions or if you want me to just start talking.
No, we're gonna keep. It's gonna evolve.
Yes.
Because what will happen is that we can show the evolution of evolving and not scripted or not. So yeah. Go.
You know, you want to interrupt? Yep.
Okay, so
you know, obviously, you told me a little bit about the concept. You know, and I've been sort of
thinking about it.
I've been marinating on it. You know, obviously, I want to actually hear your thoughts because it's your
thing.
You know, your thing. So I definitely have like questions in terms of like, and also I sort of ask my generalities first, and then just go into talk. Stuff like, you know, you around town. You know, but eventually, do you say it becomes a series? Do you want to actually go from city to city, explore these things, making this brand bigger than just Los Angeles?
Absolutely.
You know, and of course, then the reality is, you know, thinking about, do you want to do like season 1 in Los Angeles to get a base, and then you go out to like other seasons, season 1 shows, like where you see them playing the web, TV shows, you want to see networks, you know, it's something, what you're filming, obviously, when you're doing like season reels, it's going to be sort of just a taste of everything that you want to sort of offer as the structure of a show. You know, obviously, and if you want it to be a legislature where it's like 5-10 minutes, you know, like 20 minutes of the show. Totally. So yeah, so tell me a little bit, tell me what you're thinking.
She's a young pole dancer. Look at that. Oh my God. Wouldn't that be funny? Videotape that. We have the newest pole dancer. This is pole dancing for babies.
Yeah. It's like, right? It's a new viral video of YouTube. Yeah.
She's a new pole dancer.
Yeah. You should see her. If you set her down next to a pole and you put on music, it's trouble.
Oh, can we get on video?
And her mom's like, oh, she's doing ballet. I'm like, no, the bar has to be this way.
Right.
Oh,
Run.
Can we get on video? Okay, this is the latest pole dancer. Let me see if I can get her dance. She's like, what is this lady? Hi, are you the newest pole dancer, baby pole dancing? Come on. Say, drop a loop. It's just like, I don't know what to make of that. Hi, wanna dance? Yeah. Come on, you can do it. Drop it.
She like will meet someone and she studies their whole face. Like, you're gonna dance? Girl, you're one more. Come on.
Okay. I'll see you in about 12 years, okay? Yes, cheese. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Yeah.
All this at 10 months old.
Okay. Okay, everybody, that was a sneak peek. Okay. Well, that's good. Hi, Jordan. Hi. Okay, everybody. So today is February the 3rd, and I am reaching out to my lovely friend Jordan, who is a film person, film producer, filmmaker. So he's going to make me a star. Of course, I have to play the part, you see. So he's going to, this conversation that we're having today is really about how it will unravel, how he can get into my mind and find out what am I really thinking, where do I want to go with this. Is it just going to be, you know, just this little thing that I do at home with my friends, or is it going to be a one-timer? Is it going to be a global? Is it going to be viral? So these are the things that we will unfold today. Will we get an answer? Maybe. But we'll see as we go. So tune in to Cabrini and Jordan's conversation on the unfolding of Cabrini. Here we go. Hey, Jordan.
Hello.
So, the reason why I wanted to talk with you was really to find out how do I start? How do I begin this? How do I begin this journey of TV or filming or, you know, being a show, you know, being a brand where people tune in to find out what's Cabrini talking about today, you know?
Yes.
What is she up to today? And, you know, since I last thought about it, it has evolved into so many, many different things. It was going to be a one called Cabrini's Point of View. Then there was Let's Talk. You know, so I could get with people and I say, so let's talk. Or there was another one. Can We Talk? That was it.
All right.
And Can We Talk was really cute because, you know, I would get with people and say, so can we talk? Can we talk about that?
Mm-hmm. Good. This is a great start. I mean, you've always been a personality. You speak well. You make friends easily. You have done many things in your life which help in terms of shaping, you know, hopes. I mean, you're going to carry whether it's a TV show or web series, whatever it is. You have to carry. You are the front of the camera. And I've seen that, and you can do that easily. I've known you now for 2 years.
Please support it.
We still look young.
Yes. And just to let you guys know how we met, you know, as we go through this series, you'll find that what an entrepreneur really means. And again, in this series of what I do, as things evolve, you know, like for instance, today we'll talk about a little bit about what an entrepreneur is. And an entrepreneur is a person that I feel can go into anything, do anything, even if they've not had the experience about it. So, for instance, when I came to Los Angeles, when I came to downtown, we were going to open up a jazz club because we, at the time, had a jazz club. It's called Cabrini's Jazz Alley. Have we ever done that before? No. So we created that, decided we would bring it to downtown Los Angeles, and found that there was a need for dogs, for a pet store, because there were so many dogs. Had we ever done retail and a pet anything? No. So we opened up the most amazing pet store called The Lofty Dog. Well, The Lofty Dog was before its time, so The Lofty Dog went away, and we ended up opening up a doggy daycare.
Which I loved and I miss sorely.
And this is where we met Jordan and Brian, and the Lofty Dog House was a doggy daycare extraordinaire. It was not like your typical doggy daycare, and it was where we actually, not that other doggy daycares, not that the people don't care. I think we care too much. And so that led for limiting things. You know, when you have a doggy daycare and you can actually bring in thousands and thousands of dogs, which is really what it's about, then there's a lot that gets missed for the dog.
Volume,
sacrifices,
yeah. Quality.
So here we are now. The warehouse was sold, so we had to close the Lofty Dog House, and we were in search of a new location. And I always wanted to have my own talk show, so I started thinking of different talk shows to do. And so here we are now with me and Jordan. So I wanted to bring you guys up to speed on that. So we met Jordan. Jordan and Brian got his amazing little sweet dog named Lilo.
Little Dachshund.
Dachshund, little like Lilo and Stitch, but oh my God, she was the sweetest little thing. So we've taken care of Lilo now for 3 years, for most of her life. All of her life, actually.
Yes.
And so now Jordan is on this filmmaking journey, as I am on the journey to becoming the next TV star in your house. Now that Oprah's gone, not that I'm gonna take over Oprah's space, because you can never, nobody could ever do that.
At least not for a while.
Not for a while. But what can happen is that there'll be now Cabrini, so Oprah will fade out. Just joking. Okay, so here we are. So this is now the evolving of how it will all begin. So back to now we're going to wind back to Jordan, right? So go ahead.
Well, you mean, so I've known Cabrini for a number of years, and about 2 years ago I started focusing more on filmmaking, actual directing and active producing side rather than the development side, which is where I was sort of focused on for the past 8 years. And we've always been chatting about things to do.
Yeah.
And, I hear new ideas from Cabrini all the time.
All the time. That's the Gemini in me. Yeah.
And they're all really great. And it's a matter, of course,
Breathing.
choosing one, breathing and just throwing one out and just focusing on it and like putting your energies to it. I think you've done a lot of great things. The dog daycare was great. You have another few ideas that are lovely. And then, of course, this show idea, which is great. I've been thinking about it since we talked a few days ago. Not knowing much, just sort of thinking about, what it is. Just, do we need something like that? And I really like the idea as I marinate on it and sort of see the importance of it for a lot of, animal lovers, people who like those types of programs. It's definitely a niche, kind of just like the movie show is a special niche. This is the same thing, and with people spending more money on their animals now than ever before, and even in bad economy times, spending more on their dogs than when they feed themselves. And I'm one to know, because I've done it too, you never sacrifice anything for a little people.
Absolutely.
Whether it's the care that we get from people, we wouldn't want anyone else looking after them, or just the food and stuff. So this is really fascinating.
So now, so let me rewind back to when you left the producing back of the house side of what you were doing in film. What was your turning point when you were in that discovery phase? Because I remember back when you had stopped that position that you were in and you got into the discovery phase. When did it actually click that this is what I want to do?
Well, it took about a year. I was pretty much disillusioned for a while, trying to figure things out. You were there.
Right
you
where I'm at now. Yes, I know. Yeah.
Wondering if you'd ever have a good idea again. And what changed for me actually was I got a camera for my birthday. Not this past October. My birthday's in October, not this past October. Yeah, almost a year and a half. And it was a real professional camera, which everyone was talking about at the time, and it allowed me to just start being active. And it quickly evolved into, I remembered why I came to Hollywood. I remember why I love this place, to create. And I spent so much time developing other people's ideas and never seeing the light of day, stuck at a desk, that I forgot that fire had extinguished inside. And now I'm out filming all the time. I know in the past 6 months I've filmed 13 projects, all from commercials to PSAs to TV shows.
So what you're saying then is that what happened was that in your vibrational escrow, so to speak, that who you were emerged when you got that camera.
Yep.
And as soon as you started doing clicks, every click led you closer to.
Yes. And
So it didn't take that much time.
I mean, it's been a little under a year and a half, and I feel like I'm in a completely different person. I'm confident. I know what I want to do. First time in my life I could actually say what I want, which isn't I want to make films, and then my partner Brian would be like, what does that mean?
Right.
I never could answer that.
Yeah.
Now I'm a director. I'm going to direct. I will produce our own stuff as well as director. Eventually I like to write, but one step at a time.
Right.
And you have to be open to it too.
Yeah.
You have to be open to the universe. This is something that was always in me, but I had closed myself off to it, and allowing that time to just find myself, quote unquote.
Right.
It gave me.
Not to cut you off, but when you talk about finding yourself, which is really what this show really is about right now today, as we're evolving this show, is about finding yourself and what that really means. So what that means to me when I hear you is that you really knew who you were. You just didn't know how to get there.
Yep.
So you shut it off because you were behind a desk and you were doing something that was a little closer to, but like when Brian would ask you, what does that mean? You didn't know. And it took the tool to the actual camera. And what's interesting, you guys, is when you ask, they say when you ask, it is given. Okay. So you ask, you've asked and asked and asked. So that means that you ask, you're putting it in escrow, and all of a sudden, someone gives you a camera. So there's the answer, and then in a matter of seconds, it unfolds. Unbelievable.
It is definitely the inception point, and you have to just, you can get the camera, and then you can still be lazy and not work with it or evolve.
Yes.
It took a lot. I didn't start getting paid for projects immediately. I did a lot of photography in the beginning just to get comfortable, just to get don't worry about moving images, just focus on one. I got into newspapers, blogs, I did a lot of downtown photography, so I was sort of everywhere, travel magazines, and that sort of built my confidence. Like, one, I do work that people want to see, and that made me feel good because I spent a year just in my house doing nothing.
Right.
And I'm like,
Now, would you say you were frozen? Just you would like to do, yes.
I applied to Starbucks, applied to movie theaters.
That didn't make you feel good, did it?
Well, not after. What didn't make me feel good is having to apply and then not even getting a job.
That's what's interesting, you guys. Listen to this. It's very, very, very important. If it does not feel good, you won't get it, or you'll get it and you won't feel good. So what happens is you start stepping further back. So did you get what he just said? He applied. He didn't feel good when he was applying. He felt he had to do something, and then he still didn't get the job. Now that's really, I wish I could cuss on TV.
But you see, that's the universe.
Yes.
I mean, you can call it what you want, fate, or just unfolding as it is, but that was just the way it was meant to be. You're not supposed to get this. You're not supposed to focus on this. Just wait. Just wait. And
I'm sorry. Abraham, Esther Hicks, as channeling through Abraham. Abraham says, go downstream. We go upstream, and we're so used to going upstream, going after. I gotta get that. That if we just let go and let what we've already put in that escrow come, we guarantee you, she says, that you will get there. Wow.
And that's very true. I fought that climb, the American dream, and you're afraid to let go because you spend so much energy climbing. But it was the best experience.
And did you feel, interesting thing, you guys, did you feel that letting go would have meant you were lazy?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. This is really amazing that you gave up, that you were lazy.
I mean, the day I quit, I pretty much just packed up and left the office. I mean,
But did that feel good?
It was a very mixture of feelings. I was crying because I helped start this production company, this nonprofit. I climbed 6 years of my life, getting to this point. It was a corner office on the 20-something floor, what I always thought I wanted. Just give it up. It was liberating because one, I hated it. I hated my job.
Yeah.
So there was a liberation. It was almost like spring, summer, like you're cleaning. You feel like summer's come, the last day of school, there's that excitement.
Right.
There's also the fear of, how can I ever even get a job again?
Right.
Am I even good at what I do? Nothing is working. So you're just left with a lot of questions. and you have to. I was blessed with being around people that prop me up. I was also financially secure enough to do this, and I realized that it's different for people, and maybe you can't quit because you need the money, but it's a matter. What I also have to say then is look for something that you might be able to do that's either easier, so it allows you to do the real craft that you want, or you can get paid doing something just completely different. If you're unhappy festering in a spot, you have to change it, and whether that's a temporary change to, one of the reasons why I sort of applied to Starbucks and things like the theaters is I just wanted to be around people.
Yeah.
I didn't really care about. I was going to apply to work for the census too. I just needed to get out. I just needed to see humanity. You get paid for it, ideally, to just bring in some money. And then none of that panned out, so I'm still sitting there. And of course, the cameras get put into my lap. And I realized why I had that feeling of wanting to get out there and connect with people. Because at heart, I'm a filmmaker. I started documenting everything.
Did you ask the universe questions constantly? What will you have me do? What am I here for? Were you constantly probing that question in your head?
Yes, and I knew that it wasn't just going to be given to me. That it's all around you. You have to be receptive to the moments in time that the universe gives those little shiny things. When someone says, "Come to me with this art show." Well, one, I hate the art. I hate that art. I'm tired. I gotta go walk the dog. I gotta make dinner. And I'm thinking, wait a second. Why all these excuses? The universe put that little thing in there.
Also, too, you guys, Wayne Dyer does a series on Excuses Be Gone. So, again, in this series right now, which I'm realizing that I am doing something I love more than anything, and that's this. So, what we'll call it, we don't know yet. It's going to evolve, It may be finding yourself a Cabrini or Cabrini, whatever. I don't know. But I appreciate this conversation, this journey right now. So, again, you guys, you're tuning in, and I'm talking with Jordan today, and we're talking about the evolution of actually Jordan.
Isn't this supposed to be a show about Cabrini?
It was, behind the camera. I reached out to Jordan so he could actually direct me, but see how things evolve, right? But it's wonderful because what you guys will find out is when Jordan does become this amazing director, and he's going to be directing films and doing all this amazing stuff, we will have this footage, and you guys will see how it came about and how he actually just stepped out on faith, being scared, not knowing what he was going to do. He actually just decided to let go. In every different religion, there's always different phrases. Let go and let God. How many times in your life have you said, let go? How the hell do I do that? What does that mean? Let go and let God. Does that mean, what does that really mean? How do you let go?
And that's definitely a process that takes a while.
Yeah, it's practice.
It's easy to say,
yes.
Very easy to say. I could name 100 sayings that, sound inspirational, but then you have to apply it to yourself, and it's a challenge. It just takes time. It takes, just a burning desire to be something, to be more, and to being excited about the little steps. Even like little things where write down every day things that you did. That's different than your average routine. Okay. And give it just a month. And then all of a sudden you start looking back and you think, oh my gosh, I'm bigger, I'm better, I've done more things, I have more connections. You can visually see this difference. Or for me, like taking pictures and film, I started having this huge repertoire to look at. And now I was able to sort of start seeing this picture's great, this picture's great, this picture's great. And then I threw them up online and started hearing comments back. And then I started doing what these people were saying to me. I was communicating with this artist community. They love this picture. All right. So that's working. So I take more pictures like that. Or, I documented riots here in the Lakers riots. And the next thing you know, 4 months later, out of the blue, National Geographic buys the footage.
From you? Shut up!
They saw it on YouTube. They said we want the footage because they're doing a show, which aired about a month ago. And they use a lot of it. And it's just, little things like that. You just do not know. And you see old me, I wouldn't have put it up online. I don't have faith in what I do. No one wants to see. I'm not important. My voice doesn't matter.
How would they see it? Nobody's gonna see it. Oh, can I, it's too late. Well, y'all, this is gonna be an expensive journey. Just got a ticket.
It's a business expense.
It's a bit, right.
It's right on.
Okay, and I'm sitting right here by the car. So anyway, next.
Well, now you can stay there, like.
I could stay there forever, right? Okay, so anyway, so Jordan, that is amazing. So out of all of this, so you guys, again, this is the evolution of you. That's what this journey is really about. Who are you? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? These are questions you can ask yourself. And as you're asking yourself, allow the information to come. Do not stop it with, oh, but I can't do that because most times that's what happens. We stop it because we say, well, I've got to go to work, I've got to pay the bills, I've got to do this, got to do that. And then you're always waiting for Friday, you know?
You're always waiting for something to come and you're mad at the things that are happening around you.
Yeah.
But it's really your own, your own fault is the wrong word because I've been there. You just...
It's your own, okay. I was trying to find something to read to you guys, which is really pretty phenomenal. And this is the, go ahead.
I watched something. I mean, other things that I did too was I took it upon myself to fill all that empty time I had constructively. I started reading books, not just on my craft, but inspirational books.
Yes.
Deepak Chopra,
Yep.
The Alchemist, which actually was sort of my Bible during the darkest days, because it's about a boy just trying to find himself in the desert. He doesn't think he's special. And, you know, you wouldn't think that a boy with a camel in the middle of the desert would relate to, you know, a guy in the city with a dog, you know. And those, whatever that is for you, whether it's the Bible or some other author or something, or your faith, you draw inspiration from it.
Yes.
And you look to replicate it.
I can't find it, but anyway, talking about what Jordan is saying, you know what's interesting? My lovely, lovely sister Donna sent me The Alchemist. It had to have been 5 years ago. And she said, Cabrini, this is you.
I agree.
And do you know, you guys, till this day, I've not read that book.
How many books do you have like that?
Everything that I do is like that.
Yep.
I read, I listen to. The other thing we're talking about here too, you guys, is that when you're on a journey of self-discovery, which is really what this is, when you're on the journey of self-discovery, it takes practice, and you have to fill your mind with information that's going to feed the desire.
Yep.
Because if you don't fill your mind with things that feed the desire, if you feed your mind with what you're feeding your mind with. Wouldn't you say?
Which is really the
doubt,
old stuff.
fear, hatred, hunger, animal, all these things that are around you every day. So if you don't practice the muscles, kind of like going out to the gym.
100%.
If you don't work that muscle, it's not just positive thinking. It's a way of thinking. You know?
Because you know what? I still feel pain or fear
Yeah.
or worry.
Yeah.
You know, and those are always going to be with you.
Yeah.
But you have to focus on other positive, motivating aspects and be surprised by the things that will come about it. You know, I just went to Sundance as a representative, as an ambassador to the It Gets Better project.
So they paid for you to go?
Paid for me to go.
And do you guys hear what's happening? Okay, go ahead.
I put it out in the ether, my dream to travel and to film.
Oh my
Now, of course,
God.
that's doing movies in Italy and in
Exactly,
Mykonos.
and that's coming.
But you
Oh my
see,
God.
it's little steps.
It's the little steps.
And I just spent the last 3 weeks traveling to Seattle, Boston, and Sundance, getting paid to film. And
This is just wonderful. You know, go ahead.
No,
I'm sorry. Yes.
you know, but you see, I get there, and you know, I'm worried. I'm alone. I have to do the camera, the sound, all these things. A year ago, I wouldn't have even known how to turn on the camera.
Right.
You just look like you know what you're doing. You put a smile on
That's
your face.
right.
You know,
Act as if, baby.
and you know what? You be friendly.
Yep.
And I came back with so many more contacts, new friendships. I got to talk to brilliant people, and I found out that by talking to these people that are like-minded than me, they all have the same worries.
The same
They
word,
all,
yes.
and they're sitting up there accepting a grand jury prize for their movie, and I know for a fact that they're just the same as me.
Yeah.
So it's
Isn't that it? So, again, I keep going back to Abraham because what happens and what I've learned through this journey is that Abraham says, you have to be happy now. You cannot be happy when it comes. You know how you say, oh, if only I had, then I could be happy. Then you won't have. You have to be in a space of allowing and accepting and happiness at this moment, because then it can get to you.
yeah.
When he released that and started with the camera taking shots, every click got him closer.
But I knew that. I didn't see it because it's like your hair growing.
Right.
You don't see it happen. But I knew. Just every day, get outside, get off that couch,
Yes.
go take some pictures.
Yes.
And then
Wow.
and then then I try to do something.
Yeah.
That was the best part. Is I didn't just keep it in my own library.
Yeah.
Throw it up this online. I mean, that's what the great thing about internet is. You have all these websites
Yeah.
now where you can share this information, and you just see what you get back. No one has to know who you are. You're maybe everyone will hate it or whatnot, but I learned a lot from those comments.
Yeah.
And some things that blow up,
You never know how or why.
Like something on YouTube I put is over 60,000 views. And yeah, it's not a lot, but for something I just did for an hour,
That's not a lot.
just
That's a lot.
for me,
Yes.
it's huge. I just was futzing around, and I think then you start getting this confidence. I could do this.
Yes.
I could be something. I could get paid for this. And then it's a matter of course, mastering your craft, getting
Yes.
better,
Yes.
learning.
Better and better.
I have a lot to learn,
Yes.
but it's where I am now than 2 years ago, sitting behind the desk.
It's better.
Better.
Right.
It got better.
So as we wrap up, you guys, what's really happening here today is the most amazing thing that you will ever see. You're seeing two people that will be extremely successful, and today is just the beginning. My name is Cabrini, and my dream is to be the talk show host that's in your home across the nation, to travel and do this, what I love, speak to people, encourage people about their lives, encourage people to know that you can be, do, or have anything that you want if you want it. That's all you got to do is want it. You don't have to, it is not your business how it's going to happen. All you have to do is want it and take those steps. Take that click. And what are you going to end with, Jordan?
Want it and look out for the small things.
Yeah.
You have to be happy in the small things because it all happens incrementally.
Yes.
And be excited that your first thing you got 20 views.
Right.
And be excited that the second thing you got 60. And you take pride in that and you learn from that, those little things, and you're well on your way.
Yeah.
And enjoy the journey.
Enjoy the journey.
100%.
Yes. Also, Abraham says that, and again, you guys, this is not a preaching thing. I am just only sharing with you what I get my energy from at this point, because it will evolve and it will change and be somebody else.
And that's what's great about you as also personality is you are evolving and showing your growth in you. And,
And I don't mind that. It's kind of like, Oprah Winfrey, as she started out in one way, and she evolved, never ever imagined that a black fat woman would have ever gotten to be who she is today. And everybody started not really focusing on the fat, but focusing on what she had to offer, what she had to say, and how she inspired you to become who you are. Now, Abraham says that, I forgot. Jesus. Okay, wait a minute. Oh no.
You're talking about the journey.
The journey. Oh, right. Abraham says that it really is about the journey to getting there. Because once you get there, then you're there. Then what? You start thinking about, oh my God, remember when we did this? Remember when we did that? So really, the whole goal is about the feeling you think you'll have when you get it. But what you really are focusing on when you're talking about it is the journey to get there.
And you know, most people, they have this defining moment. I want to get here.
Right. Yes.
They get there, but they want something different by the time they get there.
Absolutely.
And you know what? That's a leader.
Yes.
That is a self-powered person. You should never be satisfied with what you have. I mean, it should always be for good, and it should
Yes.
always, you know, you don't want to be crazy and like.
You should always be incomplete.
Yes.
Never complete.
And the greatest, I've talked to amazing people, brilliant people of their industry, the top of the, you know, for them, they're still not there yet.
Yeah.
And of course, they look in the mirror, and all they see is that kid in 3rd grade who was
Yeah.
picked on. They see themselves. And just talking to a lot of people, that's a really fascinating thing that I've learned.
Yeah.
They may look powerful, they may seem powerful, they may act powerful, but they're human.
Down deep, even Oprah, deep down, those fears, all those things, and she gets in front of camera and she comes alive. Wayne Dyer, same thing. He talks about it. This is the reason why he came up with Excuses Be Gone. You know, all of these amazing people have journeys and stories that brought them to these points of sharing with you how to take you away from you and bring out the best of you. So this has been an amazing day, and I'm so happy that my friend Terrell let me use his camera, that I actually have had it for 3 months now, and I've actually pulled it out of the box.
See? Step 1.
Step 1. And today is the beginning of my new day. Also, we're going to also end with the fact that this year, 2011, is the year that we're all one. I don't know if you guys know that. Did you know that?
What do you mean?
Okay, I'm gonna show you real quick, you guys. This is very, very phenomenal. What's your birth year?
Birth year 80.
Okay, so Jordan was born in 1980. I'm gonna let you guys know the answer to this before he even tells me. The answer is 111. Okay, so Jordan was born in 1980. And what will you be this year? Not what you are.
Yeah, 31.
Jordan's gonna be 31. 111.
Now, another example. Let's take my partner Brian.
Okay, we'll do Brian's. Okay.
No, you know what? No, that's back because he was born the same year as you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do mine.
All right, let's do yours.
I was born in 1965. So we do 65 plus, I'll be 46. 111. So this is, and I'm saying that to say to you today that we're all one, that this is a year that you make anything that you ever wanted possible happen.
I agree with that, man. Let's do it
Agree with
together.
that? Okay.
Come here.
Okay, you guys, so we'll see you later. We're signing out. We don't know the name of this show yet, but it's coming.
It's the Entitled Cabrini Project. Right now.
The what?
The Entitled Cabrini Project.
The Entitled Cabrini Project. I think that's fabulous. Okay, so we're gonna put it on YouTube and see how many hits I get.
Yeah.
Okay.
In comments.
In comments,
Let's hear
yes.
it. Let's hear what people have to
Let's
say.
hear what you have to say. Tell me what you think.
Yeah, don't be afraid of advice or response. You know, you can take what you want or not, but it's amazing to hear what people have to say.
Yeah.
What do they want to see? What do they want to see you talk about?
Yeah, what do you guys want to
Ask
see? What do you want to
questions.
hear about? What do you want to know? And then I'll bring it to you. Okay, so here we go. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.